Cedar Falls, Iowa was where Indiana State finished 0-11 a year ago. Now with the brand new season of the Missouri Valley Football Conference starting Thursday night, Indiana State has a chance to show how far they've truly come in a short time against one of the Valley's premier programs.
Our conference is, everybody knows the depth of our conference and, just what it means to play in our conference. This is going to show us how tough we are and really how far we've come. A year ago, it wasn't even close, and that's how we ended. That's what we took going into the off season, and now we get to open our conference with the same opponent to find out exactly where we are.
It was we walked off that field a year ago with that taste in your mouth of being winless and being 0-11, and really using that to kind of drive you throughout the entire off season. But at the end of the day, you've got to have self-intrinsic motivation to go out and be your best every single day. It doesn't matter who you play, where you play, or when you play. It's always going to be about what you do with the process leading up to it. And I think that it's important, as you said, because it's the next game. It's important because it's a league game. But there's also that little niche there that you have won a couple and you found a way, and I think that our guys, having that taste in their mouth, they're ready to get into this conference and see where we stack up.
Eli Dunn is back on the offensive side at the quarterback spot, as the Sycamores didn't see him a year ago due to injury. And quite frankly, he didn't play the year prior in 2016 at Memorial Stadium, where Marcus Weidmiller ran the Wildcat for 171 yards against the Sycamores. Colton Howell is the other senior quarterback on the roster who has made 2 starts in his career, both against Indiana State.
Starting up front, as always, I believe 3 of the 5 are back. The left side, and then moved a guy in from guard to take over at center, and they're big and physical, as you would expect them to be. Obviously, it's the way that they want those kids to play, and have always kind of had that reputation of being that way, and it's no different this year. So they're going to come off the ball and try to move you around a little bit, and be a tough physical game in the trenches. And then they do a good job utilizing their tight ends, both in the run game and the throw game. They've got some weapons there. With both of those guys, solid blockers, do a great job on the perimeter, being able to get the ball to them. They create some matchup issues out there. And then obviously at running back, like you said, they've got a couple guys there that have played and have done some good things for them in the past and this year. And it's just a well-balanced attack when you look at it. And although we didn't see Dunn a year ago, obviously you've seen him a little bit this year and engineers the offense very well. He's a big kid. He's got a big-time arm, and you can tell that they really like what he brings to the table, behind center.
Defensively is where UNI is known to make their hay, having to replace 6 starters from a strong defensive unit a year ago that allowed over only 20 points 3 times in Valley games.
Strong, tough, it hits you. Going back to the days, crazy games. With them when I played, and then it hasn't changed. And, Coach Farley was a DC when I played for Terry Allen. Now he's the head coach. It's not going to change. He has the same formula to winning. It's obviously been proven.
Staying on the offensive side, this may be unfair, but remember Liberty a year ago for Indiana State? We felt pretty darn good about what the Sycamore offense could do. What happened after the Liberty game? That ended up being the ceiling for the Sycamores, and the offense never came close to that output again. Now the question is, can ISU be consistent after another dynamic offensive showing against Eastern Illinois following a bye week, which was exactly the same scenario in 2017 following Liberty?
There's no questions that are unfair. I think it's a very valid question. We kind of went in last year and saying every week, how can we get back or what can we sustain? I think our balance is a little different this year. Where a year ago, we relied on Booker, but then the deep ball, I think our balance and what we're doing. And I think balance is the key through all of this. Being able not to have teams just stack up and play us deep and then load the box and having balanced everything that we're doing, and that's what we're striving for.
For more on Indiana State's matchup with UNI Thursday night, stay right here at GoSycamores.com.